This step-by-step tutorial explains the User Analytical Frame functionalities to add and edit team member inputs and monitor progress in the preparation of the outline report. Target audience: cadre mission team members. Team members can access the functionalities to create user analytical frames if assigned the team or sub-team leader role. Team members have access to the UAF functionalities. Please navigate to the website cadre.net. Place your cursor over the Cadre Tools title to display the drop-down options. Click on the new Cadre Tool option to access the login page. Log in using your credentials, username, and password. You will land on the user's profile page, where you can further edit your profile. Users can select the language they prefer to work with the Cadre tool. Click the language option in the upper right corner of the page. Select the preferred language from the available list. The Cadre tool will be immediately displayed using the selected language. More languages are available and can be added to the list upon request. Click Dashboard to display the Cadre tool main page showing the tool's main sections. Click the View button in front of the mission's title to display the list of available missions. In this tutorial, we will use the demo mission Zambia 30th June 2022 Capacity Diagnosis to explain the use of the User Analytical Frame functionalities. Click the More button to display the mission structure, sub-teams, sub-team leaders, team members. We will demonstrate the User Analytical Frame functionalities using the UAF of team member Ruben Vargas. Click the User Analytical Frame button in front of the user Ruben Vargas sub-team infrastructure. Note that the UAF shows the modules / sectors and the corresponding co-aggregated questions CAQ assigned to this team member into brackets governance under the environment module. The UAF comprises the questions extracted from the CAF that the team member, Ruben, would use as guidance to get the information required for the capacity diagnosis. The team member can insert inputs using the following options. Scoring: CAQs can be scored using a qualitative scale ranging from 1, low level of capacity, to 5, high level of capacity. The score refers to the issues addressed by the CAQ. The final score assigned to a capacity dimension is the arithmetic average of the values assigned to each CAQ. The final result is displayed using a spider diagram. The criteria to score CAQs should be defined by the capacity diagnosis team during the mission preparation process. Assign a score of 3 to the first CAQ. Justification: using this text box, team members briefly explain the reasons why a specific score was assigned to each CAQ. Click the justification title to display the justification text box. Type in Tutorial 5 Justifying Score Assigned to CAQ 1. Recommendations: a suggestion or proposal to address the gaps, strengthen capacities, boost opportunities identified during the capacity diagnosis for the specific capacity dimension under consideration. Recommendations can be categorized as strategic: suggestions aiming at the strengthening of policies around which specific DRR/CAA programs/projects should be developed. Tactical: suggestions referring to the design or strengthening of mechanisms to foster coordination/accountability for the implementation and monitoring of specific DRR/CAA policies/programs. Operational: suggestions that point to activities required for implementing specific DRR/CAA actions, including the design/application of instruments/tools. Click the Recommendations title to display the Recommendations dialog box. Select Type of Recommendation, Operational. Type in Testing the option to add recommendations. Service Providers: these are stakeholders that could provide policy or technical level assistance to support the implementation of the specific recommendation. Type in Testing the Service Provider text box. Add findings. In this text box, the team member summarizes progress, main gaps, and challenges that need to be addressed to strengthen the capacity dimension under consideration. Click the Add Findings title to display the Add Findings dialog box. Type in Testing Functionalities to insert main findings. Save inputs using the Save UAF button in the upper right corner. Once your inputs have been saved, a message will be displayed indicating that the UAF has been successfully updated. Important to note, team members must regularly save their inputs by clicking on the Save UAF button in the upper right corner. All inputs will be lost if the work session is closed without saving the UAF. After team members have finalized their corresponding reports, they will submit them to the sub-team leaders for review. The status of a UAF is displayed next to the User Analytical Frame button. This could be UAF in progress. Team members are collecting information and preparing the corresponding reports. UAF analysis for review. Team members have submitted their inputs for the review of the team or sub-team leaders. UAF approved. The team or sub-team leaders have approved the report submitted by the team members. Access Ruben Vargas UAF and click the Analysis for Review option. Team and sub-team leaders will receive an email indicating that a team member has submitted inputs for review. The message is automatically generated once the team member sets the status of the UAF as Analysis for Review. Go back to the Zambia mission page. Note that the status of the Ruben Vargas UAF is set to Analysis for Review. The sub-team leader will access the team member's UAF and review her or his report. Comments should be made directly in the corresponding text box. Findings, justification, recommendations, hazard analysis. Use the available text formatting tools to highlight the comments. Click on Add Findings to preview the summary of the general findings for the specific capacity dimension under consideration. Recall that team members use the CAQ linked to the specific capacity dimension as guidance for the capacity diagnosis. Type in the team sub-leader commented on your inputs. Change the text color to red. Save the UAF. The same procedure can be used to comment on other inputs submitted by the team member. After the team and sub-team leaders have completed the review of the UAF, they will ask the team members to revise/adjust their reports. After team members have prepared an updated version, they will notify the sub-team leader via email that their report has been updated and submitted for the final review. The sub-team leader will access the team member's UAF, review the updated inputs, and inform the team member whether there are new comments or the report has been approved. The sub-team leader will repeat the process for the remaining UAFs under her or his responsibility. The report outline consolidates the inputs provided by all the team members. Sub-team leader can download the report outline for the final processing (editing and layout) outside the Cadre tool. Return to the mission page, click More, and then click on the option Report Outline to display the report outline page. Click the General Findings title to display the spider diagram showing the average capacity level value for each capacity dimension, the findings and recommendations for each capacity dimension under the generic module. Click the sector-specific findings to display the spider diagram showing the average capacity level value for each capacity dimension, the findings and recommendations for each sector and capacity dimension. The report can be downloaded in PDF format using the option Export. Click on this option and the report will be displayed in PDF format in another window. The file can then be saved locally. Thank you for watching this tutorial. Please visit www.cadre.net to learn more about the digital tool.